All right, parents, Halloween is coming up, and we know that you want to keep the kiddos safe while they're trick-or-treating. That's why Angela Malibet with Shell's Early Learning Center is joining me on the CoastLife couch today. Angela, how are you?
I'm well. I am well.
Good.
Excited for this Halloween season.
Yes, we're excited too. So you guys have trunk or treats become very popular over these recent years.
Yes,
and you guys have some trunk or treats coming up, right?
Yeah, we have one every day this week. Just about, it feels like. But yes, I would say we enjoy doing the trunk or treats for the families. We know sometimes, especially since the pandemic, a lot of families don't go out into the community, especially with the younger ones.
Yeah.
So for Shells, it was just our way of doing it in-house. They know the families, they know the staff and things like that. And I don't know if the kids have more fun with it or if it's the staff, because some of them been telling me they're doing Powerpuff Girls as a group. They're doing the Shrek theme. So I'm like, they go all out. I was like, I'm gonna be a fairy. I'll walk around with my little wand and stuff, but they're, the trunk or treats we've been doing the last few years, and they're actually a lot of fun. We do enjoy doing it. And the kids, they get a ball. They get to show their parents their classrooms, and they get to show their school off too. Yeah. So they have fun and get to show their friends their costumes, and I'm ready for the Supermans and Batmans and and all that fun stuff.
Yes. Do you have a trick for maybe when there's parents answering the door or at trunk or treats and they don't recognize the kid's costume and you're just like, you look great.
Stick with that. Don't say nothing else more than that. You look awesome. Let them feed into what they are and be like, I thought that was you, Spider-Man, or whatever they may be. Just play along with the kids because they know no better. And I say now the older ones, you might have to be on your P's and Q's with, but those younger ones, they'll just be happy. Just hype them up. Be like, you look great, you look awesome, you look amazing. And they just start jumping for joy, and they know no better. They're excited about that, because there's some things, especially in the child care industry, that I'd be like, what character? I don't know that. I was like, that's just so cute. You just put that smile on, tell them they're amazing, and they're happy about it.
Perfect. So for people who do want to get involved in the trunk or treats that you guys have going on, where can they find you? Where can they find information?
They can either call us at our centers. We have 4 locations: Milton, Harrington, Dover, and Camden, or you can just, honestly, we open it up to the communities too. So you're always more than welcome to come to our trunk or treats. We don't limit it to just only our families. We like to invite everybody, because like I said, we understand that sometimes smaller events are more comfortable for the families, and we're okay with that. So even if you're not enrolled at Shells, you're more than well. You can just pull up your trunk and pop it open with your little trunk or treat. We might ask like, who are you? But once you're like, oh, I'm just from the community. Okay, awesome. Let's have fun. Let's let the kids get some candy, and let's just enjoy our times. But they can reach out to the centers personally. They can find us on our website at www.shellschildcare.com, or they can simply just, pull up and hey, when's you guys trunk or treat? I'd like to participate. We're a very community-based organization, so we're always open to the community coming out and helping and supporting in any way.
Yeah, well, maybe for some people who are on the fence about trunk or treat, what are some of the advantages maybe to trunk or treating as opposed to traditional trick or treating on Halloween night, or maybe in addition to traditional trick or treating on Halloween?
With trunk or treat, it's a little, like I said, it's a little bit more, it's smaller, depending on which ones you go to, because I know some of the schools, theirs are extravagant and things like that, but you do, with the trunk or treats, they're a little bit more smaller, they're a little bit more intimate, whereas, you don't have as many kids just kind of going around, and on top of that, I don't ever see them running out of candy as fast at trunk or treats as they do at the houses.
Okay.
So if you want to get the good candy, you do tend to get it more at the trunk or treats, because parents, the parents that are doing it or the staff that are doing it, they're bringing bags on bags. And then we don't expect this big, we don't expect a huge crowd coming out. So it's a little bit more smaller and a little bit more intimate. So they're able to do that. But then on top of that, it's like the kids feel a little bit more comfortable. It's a little nerve-wracking walking up to some of those haunted houses or some of the decorated houses. I remember there was one in Milton that they always went above and beyond on the decorations, and it was so scary. We knew the family, but every time we just stand there and look at the house like, so who's going to walk through it to get the candy, because I don't want to.
Well, I know we're all very excited for trunk or treats that you have coming up, but there's also some new stuff going on with Shells. You guys have some podcasts, right?
Yes. We are about to start up our podcast, and we're so excited about it. It's something we've actually been working for a while on getting up and going. Just we want to give a platform not only to childcare providers but also to families, teachers, owners, anybody that falls into that field of childcare. We want to give them a platform where we can talk about little things that doesn't always get spoken about, because there's always like, oh, I don't want to say it because I don't, maybe I'm the only one that feels that way, or you get thrown up on, and it's like I don't ever want to talk. Look, we get it. I've been pooped on, I've been peed on, I've been thrown up on, I've gotten everything in the
down
whole
and
9
dirty.
yards. Exactly. We want to give them everything, but then we also want to be able to have a safe haven for people that have gone through different experience, whether it's children or in the field, that they can have people they can relate to, can talk to about it, or just ask questions like, well, how did you get through it? Did you think you were going to do it? Did you think you were going to do this? And just be able to hear the laughs, but also hear the truths, the sads, and everything in between when it comes to children.
The good, the bad, and the ugly, as they say.
Yes.
Well, Angela, thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget those trunk or treats happening all this week, and great resources for your kids, and again, your parents and your child care providers alike coming your way with Shells Early Learning. So, Angela, thanks again.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, though, because we do have some more CoastLife headed your way.